Welcome back to our Redlands Bar Spring Break Vacation Ready Total Body Workout Series. Wherever you are, you can do this with us today. We are wearing Bala bangles on our wrists. But if you don't have those, go ahead and just do this with no weights. You're still gonna get a great workout. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna take our feet wide, toes are pointing forward, pull those abs in, hands to prayer. Let's start with an alternating side lunge, starting right and left. Stay a little bit low in this. Keep bracing those abs, pulling the belly button up to the spine. And when you're ready, you can add your arms, reach across to the opposite foot. Add a little torso rotation. Left and right. Just warming up the body, make it big. A little lower. And reach a little bit further across those toes. Good, let's do 8 more here, then we're gonna hold to our right side, giving just a little pulse. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And on your next one, hold it to the right, extend those arms, this whole thing towards that right foot. Pulse. Add that little twist of your torso, give me 8 more. 6, we go right to the other side in 4, 3, 2, take it to the left to reach the arms and twist. Little pulse. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and right here, stand up tall, keep those feet wide. Turn your toes out slightly. So we find our wide V. Hands are gonna face forward. If you're using weights, go ahead, pick them up. If you've got those Bala bangles, keep them right on your wrist. Starting with the arms up overhead, reach, and then lower down. Feeling shoulders right away. Cinch that belly in, lengthen your spine. Good. Now as we reach up, let's add a plie. Bend the knees and stand tall. Squeezing your glutes and your thighs at the top of that movement. Get low and lift up tall. Beautiful work. We're gonna be here for a minute. Just get cozy in this movement. Enjoy the pool, enjoy wherever you are. Good, cinch that belly in a little tighter. Shoulders are down now. If you're ready for it, we're gonna add a releve. So as we bend our knees, we let the heels rise up off the floor. Nice and easy. If that's not feeling safe, keep your heels down. You can do this with flat feet the whole time, whatever feels good. Starting to breathe a little heavy. I know I am. Woo. Lower and lift. Good. 8 more of these. And 7. Challenge your depth here. Get a little bit lower. Good. 4 more. Let's end it with a static hold at the bottom. You have 2. And get nice and low. Just hold, test your balance. Lift your heels, drop your pelvic floor. 1 more inch. Hold for 8, 7, 6. Yes, you can. We have 4, 3, 2. Stay here, hands to your hips. Drop your heels. Turn your toes forward. So we're in this wide parallel stance. Hands are gonna come to prayer, and we take it to a squat. So take it nice and low, and then lift up, press your palms back. You drop and lift. Right away, start to activate those triceps as you press the palms back. Give it a little lift behind you. Good, just 8 more here. Then we're gonna take it to a bicep curl, and we transition it to the front of the arms. Stay with me, we got 4 more. Cinch that belly in. Final 2. We keep that squat. Take it to a bicep curl. So the arms are forward. We take it down and up. Good. How are we doing? Keep breathing. All about the intentionality here. So as you're squeezing, you're thinking about biceps. You're imagining that whatever is in those hands, whether it's a water bottle or a Bala weight or nothing, it's super, super heavy. We're squeezing through the front of the arm. Now this is option 1. If this feels good, stay here. Enjoy it, feel that burn. If you want a little bit more, you can pick up the pace with me, take it to double time. So we just pick up the pace, get the heart rate up a little higher. This is option 2. You're welcome to stay here. Option 3, only if you want it. We add a little hop, so we take it up and up. Little jump squat here. Get that heart rate up. Keep breathing. Cinch the belly in. Squeeze through the biceps. Remembering that we can go back to any of those options at any point. If you need to slow it down, you slow it down. This is your workout. Good. Whatever you're doing, stay in it. Almost there. 8 more. And 6, 4, 3, 2, and hold it low. Take your elbows back, palms rotate in, and we take this to a tricep kickback. Chelsea's gonna face forward. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see it. Elbows are lifted, and you're just bending and straightening from the middle of that arm. Squeezing through the triceps. Woo! How you doing? I'm out of breath. Get a little lower in those legs. Sink into that squat. And then if you're ready, we're gonna add a punch to the front of the body. So we punch forward, and then we go right into that kickback. So it's forward and back. Press and press. Whew. Another option to get your heart rate up here. Remembering this is option 1, and you can stay here if it feels good. If you need more, we lift a knee. So we take alternating knees at the top. Lift up, press back. Remember to cinch that belly in. Think belly button to spine. Pulling it in nice and tight. Focus on your triceps. You're doing great. And press. Good. Almost there. We're gonna do 8 more sets. Stay with it. That was 8. We got 7 more. Make it intentional. Every movement counts. And press. We have 4 more halfway. This is 3. Woo! Keep breathing. We have 2. We're gonna hold low, pulsing those arms up. Last one right here. Arms are straight, pulse them up, up. Lead with your pinkies. Straight arm lift, pulse, up. Woo, keep going, keep breathing. Lengthen the arms, squeeze through the triceps. Final 8, 6. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, take a breath. Moving on, we're gonna take it to a single leg deadlift using those balas on the wrists. So go ahead and turn to one side. We're gonna take one leg forward, coming into this nice split stance. Hands are gonna reach towards your front foot. And from here, keep both feet on the floor to begin with. Hinge from that front hip. Reach down towards the floor, keeping that front leg straight. Squeeze through your glutes, lift your chest. Press your arms up overhead. So take them all the way up overhead with me. And then we're gonna come back down, hinging, squeezing through that booty, lifting up, good. Taking it down, and then pressing up. Now, option to keep your back leg on the floor. Chelsea's gonna keep hers on the floor just to show you what that looks like. And if you'd like a little bit of a balance challenge, as you lower, let your back leg lift up off the mat, and then set it down as you reach those hands up to the sky. If you're a little wobbly on that supporting leg, that's okay. We're just working those stabilizer muscles, working that balance. Take it nice and slow. Reach and lift. Don't forget to cinch that belly in. Core is nice and long. Good. All right, 8 more of these. Then we get to switch sides. Pull that belly in. Switching sides, yes. We'll do 4 more. Feeling that front leg. Feel those glutes. Give me 2 more, yes you can. Woo! Last one. and come up to the top, face forward, keep that wide stance. Let's just take a nice breath in, reach the palms up, and then exhale. Let's rotate other side. Opposite leg is forward. Find that split stance. Reach your hands forward and we hinge. Squeeze through that booty as you lift. Take it down. Add those arms right away. Lower and lift. Find your balance. Pull the core in. And let's add it. If we're taking that leg lift, go ahead, add it right here. Down and up. Good. Don't give up on your body now. It should be getting tough. That's when you start to see changes. Fight for that work. Keep going. Down and lift. A little bit more effort. You're almost there. We're gonna do 8 more. This is 7. Find that balance. You've got 6. Final 4 right here. And 3. And 2. And last one. Stay facing this direction with me. We're gonna take our hands all the way down to the mat. Step your feet back. And then just have a seat. Take a moment to breathe. We're gonna take our weights and switch them down to our ankles. So if you're wearing those Balas, go ahead, switch them right now. If you're not wearing Balas, you can just tuck a weight behind your knee. That'll work perfectly. You can do this with a bent knee. And then from here, we're gonna flip forward onto all 4s. So take your hands right underneath your shoulders. Gently press that mat away. Pull the abdominals up and in. And bring those knees right underneath your hips. Take one leg, glide it back. Starting with a straight leg, we're gonna point the toe. Keep our hips level and even as we lift and lower. So in this movement, we're being super mindful to keep the hips nice and still, keeping the work in that glute and in the hamstrings, keeping it out of the lower back. We do that by engaging our abdominals, keeping that low back nice and still. Starting to feel those weights, right? All right, 8 more of these. Then as we lower that leg, we're gonna cross the opposite side of the mat. Woo, we're about halfway. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Now watch me here. You lift that leg, you cross it to the opposite side of the mat. Keep your hips still and lift back up. So you cross down and lift. Brace your abs here. Your torso is gonna wanna move. You keep it still. Keep the focus on your booty. Keep it on your hamstrings. Woo, stay with it. All right, 8 more. Yes, we can. Brace your belly. We got 6. And 4. And 3. And 2. Leg is gonna stay lifted. Keep your leg lifted. Opposite hand comes down to the forearm. Fingertips are gonna face towards that opposite wrist. From here, we're gonna open our hips, flex the foot, and sweep that leg forward. Lead with your toe. Sweep it back behind you. Sweep forward and back. Keep it at the same height the whole time. Starting to feel that side booty. Sweep and back. Good, stay with it. Hips are gonna open up a little bit. Doing great. Give me 8 more. You're almost done with this leg. We have 7. Almost there. We got 4 more. It's 4. And 3. And 2. And your last one. Take that leg behind you. Bring both knees to the mat, pushing back to rest position. Just take a second to breathe. Good. From here, let's come all the way up. And then just take yourself, I'm gonna take myself to the other side. You're welcome to stay where you are. Coming back down to all fours. Hands are under your shoulders. Gently press away from your mat. Stack those knees right under your hips. And your opposite leg this time, we're gonna reach it back and lift and lower. Pull the abs in. I know we're tired. We're gonna give it just as much effort on this side. Don't cheat yourself out of it. Lift and lower. Think of bracing that belly, squeezing through the glutes, doing your best to keep that low back from moving. Good, now think about keeping your weight centered here. So don't lean away from the weight. You keep your weight nice and centered right between your hands. Doing great, give me 8 more. We take that cross in 7, 6. Squeeze a little tighter, last 4, and 3, and 2. Now hold your leg lifted. It's gonna cross over your body and lift it back up. Cross and lift. Careful to brace your abs here. Keep your pelvis still. Keep that work out of your low back. Whew. Starting to shake a little bit, that's a good thing. Down and up. Belly button is pulling up to your spine. You are strong, you can do this. Let's do 8 more together. And 7. Woo, smile if you need to, it helps. We got 6. Final 4. 3, 2. Leg stays lifted right here. Take your opposite hand, set it down on the mat. Open your hips, flex your foot, and we sweep and sweep back. Keep your leg at the same height here. So we don't want to see that foot drop to the floor at any point. We keep it lifted. Work through that side booty. Feeling all of the glutes today. Woo. Good, keep going. Fight for it. I know we're tired. This is our last move. You're almost done. We'll do 8 more. Let's do 6. Final 4. Woo, we have 3, 2, and last 1. Set that foot down. Rock your hips back. Rest position. All right, rolling up and out of that rest position. Good to take a break. We're gonna flip our feet forward, finishing with an ab series. So go ahead and have a seat. So those hands are behind your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, start with your low back as you gently roll yourself down. Enjoy this moment. Come all the way down to your mat. We're gonna find a nice long spine here. Hands are gonna float behind that head, so bring your hands right behind the nape of your neck, and then lift one leg to tabletop, and lift the other leg to meet it. Brace your belly, pull that belly button into your spine. Keeping your legs in this tabletop, we're just gonna crunch up and down. Lift and lower, elbows are wide. Feeling that sternum grow heavy as we lift, and then roll back down. Good. Exhaling on the way up and inhaling as you lower to your mat. Weights are getting heavy, legs are getting heavy. Keep the elbows wide. Keep those legs in tabletop. Let's do 8 more. This is 6. Good, we'll do 4 more. We're gonna stay lifted in 3, in 2. Now option to keep your shoulder blades off the mat. Chelsea's gonna keep her shoulders on the floor just to demonstrate. We take alternating toe taps and just tap those toes one at a time. You can keep your shoulders lifted for that maximum burn, or you can set your head down, really squeezing through those abs, keeping your low back quiet. Woo, trying to find that neutral pelvis and hold on to it. Tap and lift. I know it's tough, don't quit yet, we're almost there. Let's do 8 more sets. Yes, you can. This is 7. 6. Woo, fight for it. Halfway there. Good, we've got 2 more. Elbows are wide. And last set. Good, hold your legs lifted. Drop your head and shoulders to the mat. Take your hands straight up with me. Straight up to the sky. We're gonna extend the legs, reach the arms overhead, and then we pull everything back in, little crunch. So we extend and crunch, reach, pull it in, woo, right away. Feeling that burn. Now, if you need an option here, we don't need to extend the legs all the way. We can take them up a little higher, or you can keep your hands on the mat and just work with that lower body like Chelsea's showing you. Do what you gotta do. We got 8 more. 7. Woo. Halfway. And 3. 2. And your last one. Hug your knees in. Take a moment to breathe. Nice job. Let's rock all the way up onto our seat. And from here, let's stretch it out a little bit. So let those knees open into a butterfly. Hands can come near your feet and just walk forward. Opening up that body, letting your breath calm down. Heart rate starts to slow. Good, let's roll it up. Go ahead and close your knees. Pressing up onto the balls of your feet. Hands come to the mat, and from here, let's straighten our legs. Finding a nice deep forward fold. You can start to pedal those legs left and right. Stretching out your glutes. Good. And then from here, bring that weight center. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, let's roll it up nice and slow. We're gonna roll up and let's come to face center. So I'll face you guys. Nice wide stance. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Grab one wrist, take a little side bend. Feel that side body opening. And then come up center, other side. Reach up and over. Feels good. Come to center. Take the biggest breath you've taken all day. And then as you exhale, bring those hands center. Nice job. Thank you for joining us. We hope you come back for our spring break vacation ready workouts. And when you're back home, come see us in the studio. We'll see you later.